What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the Two Comma Club. Today is Tuesday, and the Trump tariffs are causing a lot of ruckus right now. And I want to show you, before I do a lot of trades, I want to show you that I got a bunch of calls that are in the money. There's Activision here, Constellation Brands. If you scroll down a little bit, we got Roku, Stamp, Square, Microsoft, EA, Align, AMD. Doing well in a lot of these. Amazon, Tesla. I was up over 100% with Tesla, but it's starting to come down heavily due to that news with that employee that's apparently sabotaging the whole production line right now, and they're doing investigations on that. So who knows what's going to happen with that? That's going to be crazy news to see how that plays out. So I'm going to do some trades. I'm going to try to get some of these profits off the table because we're already down like 11 grand or something like that. Right there, we're down 11,246 right now. So I'm going to do some of these trades, and then I'm going to just write down what I sell. I'm going to do it right this time. I'm not going to make this mistake like I did in March. I'm going to write down what I sold. I'm going to keep an eye on everything and then try to get in cheaper. Some of the extra profits that I have, I'm going to put into stocks or something, or just sit on cash. In fact, I might raise some of these strikes because I'm already in the money. So obviously if I rebuy these, I'm going to buy out of the money so that I spend less money getting in. So that's the plan right now, and I'm not sure if I'll get any puts or not. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of buying puts, but I might have to. I don't know. I still got a lot of editing to do, so my mind is kind of focusing on that right now. So I'm going to do some selling, and then we'll come back later on today. Dude, every single time I sell a bunch of stuff, prices go right back up immediately. So anyways, I'm really upset, but whatever. You know what? Because this is all the calls I sold. They were all in the money. Some of them I still lost money on. For example, Roku and Constellation Brands. Even though they were in the money when I sold them, I still lost money, which makes me think I might have bought at a weird time when maybe volatility was really high or something. I don't know. I haven't been studying the Greeks yet when I make my purchasing decisions. I know I probably should. So if anyone knows, I really am just been editing all day, every day. I don't have a lot of time to do research. So if one of you guys can help me out and just comment below if you have a theory of why, even the one I bought out of the money and it's now in the money, why I particularly lost money with Constellation and Roku. I think it's something to do with the Greeks. I hope I'm on the right track. I do need to learn. But anyways, you can see our best performers were let's see, Align Technologies. We made 100% return on that one. Weight Watchers, we made 105%, and then Domino's Pizza, 126%. So we made the most money on non-tech stocks, which I think is a good lesson here. If you're just starting out, I know we talk about diversification a lot, but sometimes you have to diversify into other sectors completely different from what you're most interested in. For example, I'm mostly interested in tech. I don't really follow the news with Align Technologies. Weight Watchers and Domino's Pizza are a little bit more interesting to me, but not as interesting as tech. Like Tesla, I love Tesla news. I love esports news. I love, like Nvidia. That's the stuff I love to invest in. However, I invest in other sectors every now and then because it is a good way to diversify. And I think the other lesson here, to kind of one of the takeaways of the fact that Align, Weight Watchers, and Domino's Pizza were the best performers for us, is that those are three companies that basically just go up as the population grows. And as we all know, population is only getting bigger. It's expanding. The more people we have, the more people are going to need teeth alignment and braces and stuff like that. The more people we have, the more people that are going to need help losing weight, especially in the United States, because that's a big problem here. And the more people we have, the more people are going to have a demand for pizza. So those three companies directly correlate with high population. So if the population's growing, those companies are going to grow too, because there's always going to be that demand. So the more people you have, the more demand you have. So I think that's a good lesson to take away here. If you haven't thought about that, if you've kind of been tunnel visioning into one sector, kind of take a step back and look at other sectors and ask yourself, what are some things that people are going to need no matter what? That's another reason why I like Home Depot, because the more people we have, the more people are going to need housing. and apartments and houses, and the building materials are all mostly at Home Depot. Most people shop there. So that's another reason I like Home Depot. So that's the main reason I like Home Depot. But so yeah, so anyways, of course the market's starting to come back now. Well, we're still down like 15 grand, but I don't want this video to run long, so we're gonna come back at the end of the day and see how we do. What's up, guys? We're back. So the market is closed now, and before we go over, well, I'll post the widget up here. You can see stocks started to come back a little bit. Some of them did go down more, but Amazon kind of sucks that they went up. Of course, right after we sold the call, they went up a decent amount, like 20 bucks or something like that. So that was annoying, but I did make some purchases, so I want to go over those. I'll post on the screen here what I did. So once I sold all those calls, I picked up 10 puts for the SPY and the QQQ, just kind of as protection in case stocks start to go down more. You can see the strike, the expiration and the strikes there. Then I also purchased, so again, these are kind of more lowering my risk. These are the trades that I made, the first 4 at least. So I bought 100 shares of Citigroup and 100 shares of Bank of America. Both of those, obviously it's in a different industry, so diversification a little bit. And they pay dividends, so a lot safer than, you know, call options, obviously. And then, so you can see the prices that I got in at. And then I, for some reason, bought 2 universal display calls for the 100 strike for this January 2019. I kind of figured the stock would go up a little bit in the near future, just because, I don't know, it looked like it kind of was hovering between 90 and 100. And so I figured, why not, just give it a little gamble. And so we'll see what happens with that. Now let's go into our positions here to see how we did for the day. So the first page we have, our best gainer for today was the Netflix call. I believe we purchased that one yesterday, I think. So that one went up 13.5%, so really good day for that one. We have some of these, the SPY and the QQQ that's showing up on the first page, they were already up before I bought it. That's why it was showing up as a gain, so I had to correct it manually to reflect what I actually have. So they did go down a little bit since I bought it, so that sucks. But let's go to the second page and just keep going. So on this page we had Starbucks. So that short-term Starbucks call that we bought yesterday actually had a good day today, went up 23%. But it's not real expensive, so you can see we only made $56 among the 4 calls. So not a whole lot, but it was a pretty good day, I think, overall for them. And then on the third page, we have our Sprint calls went up a penny, which is a 100% gain, so nothing really exciting there. GoPro did kind of fall a bit, but what else is new? Fourth page, we have a few things here. Not really going to talk about those because those are, you know, we just got them, some of those, so I'm not going to, we'll talk about those later on. The Lamb Research one did actually go up. I had to correct that one. I didn't check the other ones on this page, but the Lamb Research one was showing like down 60% or something, but it actually did go up a penny, so much different than what it was showing on the screen there. And then here's this third to last page. We had our universal display call that we just bought. That one actually went up. So since we bought it this morning, it went up by the end of the day, so that was pretty cool. And then we did have some losers, like Alcoa calls went down 12%. And you can see the other ones there. Twitter went down. Okay, second to last page, we had Red Hat didn't do anything. We had a big loss with Take-Two, 20%, so that one kind of hurt us a bit. And the JD calls that we picked up yesterday went down 14%, so that sucks. Last page, well, the Take-Two was from the prior page, so let's see. The Boeing calls went down 26%, that kind of sucked. And our NVIDIA calls went down again and really hurt us this time. So you can see overall, we did lose a little over 12 grand. It was not a good day. Hence those trades I made to kind of, you know, stop the bleeding a little bit. You're not going to lose as much money with like holding dividend stocks as you would holding call options. So that was why I made that. In terms of news, I didn't really I was so busy with trading and editing, I didn't really read any news for today. So, however, the next morning, I did see this headline that I'll post here next to me because I'm filming this the day after. But, you know, the Dow futures went up already. So, like, even though the stocks finished down, they're already starting to go up. So we're going to see what happens with that. It's kind of frustrating to see that when you sell a bunch of stuff thinking the stocks are going to go down. And then again, you see a headline like this that says Dow futures up over 100 points as trade fears ebb. I really am starting to hate that word, seriously, because it's like, I see that word all the time now. It's like stocks go down, everyone's scared. and the next day they're not. So it's just annoying to see the up and down. It's just crazy. I'm not used to seeing it this volatile, but it's just kind of annoying. I kind of wish it was like last year, but don't we all? But anyways, we're going to leave it at that. So if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends and all the stuff I normally say. Thanks again so much for watching, and we'll be back hopefully by the end of tonight or tomorrow with another video. So see you guys then.